Hey, happy friends. Your old pal Bo here, the only man on YouTube with a face for radio and a voice for print. Coming at you today with something a little bit different. Folks have been doing their top 10 RPGs, and this is coming from the back of the Bo Paints Mini Studio, where I keep my RPG stuff. And in lieu of a top 10 RPG list, I couldn't do one if I wanted to, because I may have never played 10 different RPG systems in my entire life. I could probably count on one hand all of the different role playing games I've played, but we're going to go through the ones that I like, the ones I wish to play, the ones I have played, and the ones I'm currently playing. Starting with Savage Swords. This is what I'm playing right now. This is the hardcover, the Red Room Savage Swords that I got from Lulu. It is a terrible, terrible book in terms of its print quality. You can see the waves from where the pages were wet printed and then bound wet. The book is not sewn; it's just glued binding. It's a decent game. It's got a D20 base, but it's got some unique mechanics, especially the magic system. Um, it's sort of got a Lovecraftian, Robert E. Howard feel to it, and that's what they're going for. I've been playing this game for the last few months on Fridays with most of my regular group plus a few additions. Is it worth checking out? Yes. Is it worth buying the hardcover? Probably not. Um, it's okay, and I'm going to keep playing it until the wheels fall off. It's in its 1.3 revision now. You can get it on drive-through as a PDF. I'd recommend that. I wouldn't recommend giving Lulu any money ever because their quality control's for crap. The other game that I'm working on and playing is Barrows and Borderlands. You heard about it online. It's a BX-esque game with some unique mechanics plus a healthy dollop of Gamma World, Metamorphosis Alpha type mutations. It's mostly BX compatible, which is what I'm using for. I'm also using some of Pundit stuff. You'll see more of Pundit stuff later. This is the old school companion. I might want to introduce another magic system. There's room for many different magic systems in this in the game. BX clone, house rule some stuff because it's all OSR compatible. Additionally, I'm using this copy of the Arduin Grimoire. I do have all 9 volumes, but this is the one I'm currently reading along with my Barrows and Borderlands. And then my copy of Mutant Boogaloo and my copies of Black Pudding, hardcovers Lane 1 and 2. Just stuff to add in. I've got some other D&D BX compatible stuff, Creature Catalog, some OSE stuff. It's with very little math. You can easily fit it all together into a game that you want because it's all OSR. It's 99% BX. All right, this is the stuff I'm currently using. Let's get into the shelfie. Because this is, again, pretty much everything I own. Alright, here's more OSR stuff, Pundit stuff, Lion and Dragon, Dark Albion, Invisible College, and then the Chalt stuff. I've got most Avenger stuff. Again, some of this will definitely be going into this, but I'm not there yet. Gonzo Fantasy Companion and World of the Last Sun. Both elements of this went into my GURPS game, and I will be using this. Also, this is the stuff that Pundit specifically, I talked to him about adding into my Barrows and Borderlands, and he was actually kind of excited about that. The rest of the Arduin stuff, volumes 4 through 9. This is the reason why I didn't back their Kickstarter. I know they had a huge Kickstarter, but wasn't going to pay for this again. Sorry, guys. The only thing MCHO that could really put out right now that'd really be interesting to me is PDFs. Put out PDFs of this and this. Put it out on PDF. I want it. I need it. It's part of my game. Paper stuff, some old D&D modules, some paper, that stuff I've printed off. Most of this stuff is for my GURPS game. These are 3rd edition and stuff, game notes and stuff. You remember my GURPS campaign had a lot of, it was pretty paper heavy. But that's your probably halfway through the shelfie now, right? Chalt, Pundit, Arduin, Arduin, Burrows and Borderlands, Savage Swords. Alright, this is my old school stuff. Traveler books, Chaosium Pendragon, Call of Cthulhu. This is the good one, right? 5.6.1. This was probably the last edition before they went completely woke. Well, anyway, I don't like to talk politics on my channel, but you know what I mean. This is the one from the early 2000s, I think. It's very compatible with 5th edition, 2001. This is the one that's closest to what I played, and the one I'd like to play again. Modules, source books, Horror on the Orient Express, some 3rd edition GURPS stuff, Champions, and also my Champion supplements. This is the one that I played in the 90s and the one that I would like to play again. Right? This is probably the best edition of Champions. This is the big blue book. Folks say it's too crunchy. Yeah, if you don't want to play it, fine. If you don't want to play with me, fine. If you think it's too crunchy, if you think you don't want to play it, fine. I do not give one French fried rat's ass. My copy of Rifts, some 3rd edition GURPS stuff, my Dungeon Fantasy stuff, including my Dungeon Fantasy Bestiary from Doug Cole. Probably one of the best authors in working on RPGs now, and probably the best monster source book for GURPS I've ever seen in my entire life. Everything has got, the monsters are all to scale with humans, and it's got good, the stats are easy to read. Even though it was for Dungeon Fantasy, I did use this for my GURPS game because it is, again, 99% compatible, easy to use as a GM, without any modification, really. Any modification I need, I can just do in my head. Numbers match easily. Alright, I think I can shut this door. Alright, last shelf. This is my entire GURPS 4th edition set. Dragons was the last 3rd edition hardcover, or last 3rd edition book with rules to convert to 4th edition. And then all of my 4th edition books. Transhuman Space, Basic Set, Magic Powers, Biotech, Ultratech, Martial Arts, High Tech, Thaumatology, Low Tech, Fantasy, Space, Horror, Zombies, Infinite Worlds. World War II is, I think, technically 3rd edition. Maybe, can't remember. And then my GURPS Traveler. GURPS Traveler is the best Traveler. Fight me, and I mean literally fight me. If you want to go down, throw down over it, come meet me on the mats. I'd be happy to go 3 5-minute rounds. So yeah, that's it. These are all the role-playing games that I own. Right? I don't own anything else. I think I've got a copy of Cyberpunk 2020 somewhere in here. Role-playing games that I have played and enjoyed and would play again. Dungeons and Dragons, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, GURPS 3rd and 4th editions, Cyberpunk 2020, Call of Cthulhu, Champions, Savage Swords, Burrows and Borderlands. I haven't really, I'm a simple guy. I like what I like, and really, that's about it. So, again, this was for your benefit more than mine. Like if you like. Don't if you don't. Subscribe if you like. Or don't if you don't. I will be putting up another video later today about my, 4 favorite movies, I guess. 4 favorite movies? 5 favorite movies? 4 or 5 favorite movies. There might be 5. There might be 4. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get this uploaded, and I will talk to you later. I bid you peace.